this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Floating away. The throw. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. The handoff to Johnson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. Gonna take a shot. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Throwing right. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They want to run it left here. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Gators are on the move. On the move. Spins away from the defender. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. He uncorks one deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Slings it downfield. He's got it.
Defense has to do a better job affecting the quarterback, guys, on money downs. 3rd down, you've got to be able to affect him, and the pass pro that time was just way too good.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Johnson. Can't get him to the ground. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. Bulldozes his way through. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats, because he is not easy to bring down.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Ibuka. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. This noise, this crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on, let's get real. When you're chucking the ball down the field and you've got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are making plays, fans...
Throws toward the end zone. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Cornerbacks have tough jobs. They got to be fast, obviously. They got to react to all the speed in front of them, all the shifts, all the motions, all the formations. But when you play zone, you got to make sure.
Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss.
Florida 7, Ohio State 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Gators decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to...
The expressway is wide open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. They'll run it. It's Judkins. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He caught it! And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the 1st half. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wide out in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Setting up the screen. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tony.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting a 1st down, new set of downs for the offense.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws for the tight end. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Offense getting set for 1st down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. This offense has a 2nd down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. They want to get this defense on its heels. To the air, it's Howard. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Spits it out to the back. Complete out of the backfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Motion from the offense. Grind out, flanked him on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. On second down, looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Quarterback will audible. Fast motion from the offense. On fourth down, going to the air. Throws to the tight end. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. First down for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man in the middle. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on third down. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. We're ready to get it started here in the second half. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. The give out of the gun. Makes one man miss. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Up-tempo for the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. The sure hands, it's Henderson.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Here on third down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. Quarterback adapting. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Using his legs to buy some time. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll go right back to him. Tackled, but he has a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Wide open downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And it's picked off for the third time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep getting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Moving out of the pocket. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we've played 3 quarters.
Florida 10, Ohio State 8.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man enough for the first. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Looking for room, it's Henderson. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a catch past the sticks. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
And the Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. Looking to throw, it's Howard. The throw. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tate. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running the red zone, it's Judkins. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Trying to punch it in. Knocked off his feet. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Touchdown, Ohio State! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
This time, he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the 2-point conversion, but was denied. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes to...
GG, buddy. Good game. Go Hills.